Welcome to another episode of Ask a Virgo and Friends. We will be talking about situationships, entanglements, detanglements, and Virgonometry in general. Facts. So what we did this week was we looked at a couple of memes out there, right? And I wish I could post them for everybody. I'm going to see if I can hold them up to the camera and see if we can come up with a way to do this because I don't know if our app does this, right? But the memes that we put together are boom. Here we go. See if we can turn this mug over. Wait. Oh, okay. Can y'all see that?
Gotta come closer to the camera so they can see it.
To the
But
to the to the
Too
right,
far.
there we go.
right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
All right,
And
boom.
so what it says is a ring will not save your relationship, neither will a bald headed ass baby or a threesome.
Oop. Well, damn, girl. Okay. So what you saying? Thirsty bitches, stop trying to keep your man with by convincing him to marry you by getting knocked up.
No, I think this goes for both males and females. I don't think this necessarily because we're in a new age. We got dudes that act like bitches too. We got women that think dudes. So I think this can really go either way.
Right.
A dude might give you a ring to try to because he thinks that will save the relationship. um he might think a baby if I tie her down, shit, she can't be no city girl no more,
Hmm.
you know uh or a threesome. I know you used to like girls and shit, so maybe if I let her have a little girlfriend. So it don't necessarily have to be just from a woman's perspective of she needs a ring, or she needs the baby and all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Well,
Hey,
I mean, with Roe versus Wade, now we can't even make those decisions in most states. Uh, what you got to say
Yeah.
on this established 87?
I mean it's the typical trick if you ask me. The what does they call it? They get off the toilet or shit or something like that.
Should have get off the toilet.
Shit to
Yep,
get off the
should have get
toilet.
off the pot. Hey.
It's that right there. But I think the value be more so in the material ring itself than the
Mm,
actual man.
mm,
Yeah.
That's the problem.
facts.
Damn.
Kicking knowledge over there already.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you see it. You see it because it's a grand spectacle for the engagement of a proposal. But where is that for the longevity of the situation? Are you putting
Yeah,
that into the longevity?
yeah,
I got that.
facts.
You ain't have
Facts.
to call
Visual.
us out. You ain't have to call us out like that though.
I
Nah,
know. See how
we
you
gonna
gonna
go
go?
there.
The
We going
ring
there.
is what you
We
Shit.
want.
going there. We
You
But
really
going
if,
there.
don't want to be
if
with
that,
you. Just
that's
want my damn money.
Salute
because
to
I
I
missed it. What
PT.
y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? I missed it.
all right. So let's go back. Let me reread the meme. Uh, Hold on. Shit, there it is. A ring will not save your relationship. Neither will a little bald headed ass baby or a threesome. Y'all like how I said a little bald headed ass baby, a little emphasis.
And let me touch on that baby part right now.
Oop,
No,
oop, oop.
We all know that that ain't gonna keep nothing from staying.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
It it kind of took me a little later on in life to realize the power in staying. No, but we all know it has to be cooperation.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna let PT go ahead and handle that though.
Go ahead,
I feel
PT.
like to an extent the baby can save the relationship because it's like they got to be there for the kid and they have to compromise and get along. You know what I'm saying? Anything that they was going through, if they was in marriage, you know how you lose that flame. You know what I'm saying? The kid being involved and y'all getting along might, reflame that and y'all start like vibing again. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I think the kid play a big role because you can just the ring, man. If you ain't got no kids, you can just step and just like you know what I'm saying, be out of there. But when you got the kid, you got to be around the mom. You have to. There's
That
no
be the
way
biggest
around it.
test though. And you can
That's
peep
the
any
Virgo in
relationship.
him. Hope it's
You can
romantic.
peep any relationship when that baby come is either make or break.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Majority of the situations.
Yeah.
I think it depends on the personality. If you
Right.
have people that have personalities and they have high standards on family values, but it gets dangerous though because that gets kind of tricky.
It does.
If you have a high, mind you, the show is called Ask a Virgo, so we got a panel of Virgos, so we're very family oriented.
We
We
still
still,
waiting on a friend or two,
yeah, we got a couple friends coming. Um,
maybe. If
but
not, it's a Virgo show.
you know, it's always a Virgo show. So here's what happens. You it can absolutely both genders said it can happen. Oh my God, a baby's coming, and then there's this new excitement of this new baby, and everything else don't matter, and I'm gonna change, and she gonna change, and all that shit. And for certain personalities, it might happen. And then you
Most
have
Virgos, I think it does.
yes, however,
Mm,
here's the problem about that. I'm going to tell you where there becomes a problem. We're very loyal. Then you find yourself in a situation that you're no longer happy in, all for the sake of trying to, have the family thing. And now you ain't happy. You don't want to be in this situation. And now you just kind of, why you end up in these 18-year marriages waiting for the kid to get out of fucking high school?
Exactly. And I see a lot of, I'm going to put it from my perspective. I've seen a lot of Virgo male and female stick it out for that 18 to 20 years until the kid is of age, and then it's Splitsville. A lot of Virgos get divorced after being married for a long period of time. And I'm only basing this off of friends that I've had and things like that. But I would say most of my friends are Virgo. And so a majority of my friends, if they're married, they wait. So, yeah.
Hey, you want to know what I
And they
was
stick it
thinking?
out.
You know, I
And
was
then
thinking
at the
because I.
end, it's like,
Okay, I'm listening.
no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm listening to you. I don't want to. I want to because I was gonna ask y'all a question.
Go
All right, so
ahead.
you know how I was saying back to what I was saying about the baby like saving the relationship. So I've been known this, but I don't have kids. But I just learned it kind of like what y'all go through like when in the pregnant phase. It's like it's a lot. So I'm thinking like for the man to like stick by you through all that because I know it's a lot y'all go through when y'all pregnant. And then what's that stuff called after y'all have it? Like is it postpartum
postpartum.
depression or something?
Postpartum
Postpartum.
depression.
Yeah.
Yeah, my best friend was telling me, bro, you don't understand how much that is to like deal with a woman during that phase of her life. So I'm
Oh,
thinking if
oh,
he could, okay,
look,
I'm asking the question. I'm thinking if he could stick around for that, can't that be like around save the baby, saving a relationship?
I think once you're done with, as a Virgo, once you're done with somebody, you kind of done with them, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
And so I feel like Virgos stand on prestige. We've got to have a certain way of life. And a lot of us were raised by elders that may have been Virgo that had that certain way of life, right? So it's before you have the baby, you get married, or at least you try, right? And you
Yeah,
get married, and then you stay around for the kid, and you dedicate your life to trying to make a decent little nuclear family, as America is put in our mind. And a lot of us end up in miserable situations. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I did 20 years in a marriage, and as soon as my kid came of age, I tossed up the deuces. But I
damn,
needed to have the same last name and all this other shit. And it for me, I see a lot of my Virgo friends like that.
damn, for real.
you tend to see that when everybody following a normal protocol. Like what I like to implement is happiness start with me and it trickles down. Anytime you see a lot of the dysfunctional situations, you see the happy wife, happy life mentality. It don't work like that. It's a monarchy. It's king, queen. It
Yeah.
trickles down for me, and it's gonna be divvied out justly, universally righteously. But I see them following the same protocol. And if you check the divorce rate,
Yeah.
if they tell
That's
you
what
if
I'm
you
saying.
if you was to go skydiving and they gave you those eyes of your parachute opening, would you go?
Probably not. No, odds for the
Yeah, the
divorce
eye.
rate? Hell no, I wouldn't go. But
Yeah.
okay, so let me ask, who on the panel is or has been married before? Okay, bam. Okay, okay. So from a married perspective, I think that and it may just be an older person thing. I don't know. Because I'm gonna say I'm auntie age to probably both of y'all. Well, I'm definitely auntie age to PT.
How old is PT? PT, how old are you?
I just turned 27.
Eh,
Hey, I just had
oh,
another
that's
grandbaby. I don't care. I'm
Why couldn't it
still
be
over
auntie
here.
to why
Fuck
couldn't it be
y'all.
auntie to me? Hold on.
how,
Is that a slight?
how old? Wait, it's got to be 35, about to be 36 and 30.
35 right there.
Yep.
Yep.
Hell no, you uncle age.
Yeah, I am. I
right,
Yeah,
am. I
yeah,
ain't gonna
yeah.
right,
You
lie.
up there with me, huh?
right, right there with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. You right. You right.
Uncle age. That
But
means
yeah, man,
yeah,
that's some
I had
crazy shit.
a great time. You said, yeah, I don't know. A lot of things I think people are based off of what they deem society tells them to, what
Yeah,
versus what everybody wants to have a traditional relationship or what they were told was a traditional relationship. And this is why a lot of relationships are failing. Now, I'm not telling everybody to go run out and be poly or go run out and have like a side bitch or nothing like that. But what I am saying is you have to find a person that is for you, and you have to find a situation with that person that is for you. You're going to have to find people don't remember what it is to tailor something to fit. Everybody wants a one size fit all situation.
Let,
yeah,
let me add on to that. And that's why I say, and that's why I try to talk to mine and let them know every relationship don't fit one mold. It's really circumstantial and based on every single one. So y'all better off coming together and developing your own constitution to go off of instead of going off the Anglo-Saxon constitution through relationships.
oh,
Mm,
facts,
Because it
facts.
don't work. It don't work for our
Oh
soul
damn.
and our operation.
It doesn't.
But they're so caught up in it because it's tradition that they think that's the right way to go. And you're better off developing your own system, for real. But that's
that
so
goes back to
taboo.
security,
It's
though.
taboo. It's like talking Japanese to black women nowadays when you try to say, look, let's implement our own constitution when it comes to relationships. They're like,
So tell
what?
me, give me an example of what you mean by that. Like, give me an
Okay,
example of what you would put in the Constitution.
okay, for example, we don't have to wait till it's national holidays that they establish in order for us to have holidays and us for to celebrate stuff. We can have a national plant a tree day, and that's
Right.
just as good as tithing. We can go and do this and do that. We can come together and develop our own constitution when it comes to holidays, relationships, how we move. It ain't got to be based off the typical stuff.
I like that.
Yeah,
They got
Nah,
Valentine's
that's valid. That's valid.
Black Love
Yeah,
Day.
that's dope.
You know what I mean? We could have a. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do when you have enough people that will actually, are willing to petition for the same movement. There could be a Black Love Day. I mean, shit, I'm kind of sick of Valentine's Day anyway, because it's really the same shit. None of this shit
And
is
who
really.
the hell was Saint Valentine? What did he do?
okay, you want to get that going? You
Let's
really want to go there?
let's go there.
Okay,
Let's go there.
it was Cupid is Greek really, right? So when you check and get deep into it, the dude who was in control, why you think Cupid is always naked? Now check the person who was above him, read up on that, and you'll understand what's going on with that.
Mm.
You
Hey,
know what I'm saying? That's
Greek
why they say that.
mythology weird though, bro. I ain't gonna even
It,
hold you. It's
but what they
weird.
did, what they
That's
did
kind
was
of very
was
pedo.
What they did was, bro. They did some crazy things, bro. I don't even. Hey, I ain't gonna even hold you, bro. I don't
hmm
even be representing them people, bro. Like it's. I don't even go off that, like, cause they from.
but we do though. It's all in our society from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's
Just
what it
walk
is.
in, pull up a
You know what
chair.
I'm saying?
I'm just saying,
Oh,
if you
on
want
camera, on
to,
camera.
man.
Ain't no way to escape it. It's woven. That's Rome. It's what it is today in the United States. That's why
I
we
mean,
do
yeah,
keep it.
and that's the way they get us, right? Because they got us working 40-hour weeks. You know, the rest of the world they do other shit, and those people seem a lot freaking happier.
My man just told me that. My man from
Yeah.
El Salvador said this country ruined people.
Mm,
Facts. Cause you work 40 hours, bro, a week, your whole life,
See, but
bro.
that was the that was the industrial revolution complex that came in when it started mass producing in plants. That's what really
exactly.
did it. Henry Ford had a part in it, Rockefeller, but
Oh,
that's
all the
what that
rich ones
was.
that got rich off of people's backs. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You can go to Newport, Rhode Island, and just go down the road and name all the mansions of the people that got rich off of people's backs.
But
The
as Virgos,
Carnegies, all that.
we gonna think different anyway. So I be trying to move different when it comes to that because, but it's hard. It's hard. Like you saying, going against the norm. You got the IG, the Facebook. When it comes to dating, it's like
And
it's
that's
hard.
another thing about that. I've been seeing that,
Pause.
like, is
Wait,
that
pause.
traditional to you right there?
What's
What?
that?
I was saying how you just said, oh, you said like the Facebook dating, right?
Yeah, no, like what it does to dating as far as expectations, where they see stuff. It's like it's the same model and template that they following.
I feel like this. All right, look, this is just me. This is my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own thing on it. Like that Facebook dating stuff. I feel like that's the only thing that I feel like that should be traditional. Like I feel like you should really meet somebody in person, talk to them, and get to know them. Because me, I ain't gonna lie to you. I done been out and I done seen a girl actually in person, and then probably got her number or Instagram or something. So at least I know what I saw. Versus like me getting on Instagram and them fronting about who they is. You meet them in person and they just a whole different, you know what I'm saying, person. You know what I'm saying? Because Facebook and all that's not just pictures, it's videos. You can see how people vibing out. But I feel like that's the only thing that need to stay traditional, like really meeting people in real life, talking to them, and getting to know them. You can make your decision in that
That's
time
done.
frame. You know what I'm saying?
But
That
do you
been
know
dead.
why people don't do that shit anymore? I'm gonna tell you why.
Because everybody fake.
No, man.
Facts.
Most of these motherfuckers are socially awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Most
Yeah.
of these people are socially awkward
She
as
hit
fuck.
it on the
Don't
nose. The
know
whole
how to
But that
interact
goes to the fakeness of them.
with.
Like they pretend they're somebody that they're really not.
I don't think it starts out that way. I think it stems from already being socially awkward as fuck, right?
Yeah.
And so we'll start from there. And now they have to figure out a way to be sociable. And in order to be sociable, now you got to create this fucking persona. It's levels to this shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So now they've created this persona, and now shit, anybody could download a fucking app, and anybody could look at other. It gives you Facebook is nothing but a catalog of all types of other personalities and shit that you can catfish and rob of other people. And I don't mean catfish with just photos. You could literally follow them for 6 months and follow their personality. You're socially awkward as fuck, and now you've adapted like a chameleon to their personality, and this is who you present to somebody that you meet on social media.
Yeah.
But and here's why I don't respect this generation's way of dating. For me, we had to actually get the fuck up. We had to walk outside, provide conversation. We had to dress up for real. Wasn't no filters.
I
We
got a
ain't
pager number.
man, got your cell, your pager, whatever. We had to walk in fucking heels and shit like that. We actually had
Mm-hmm.
to. Wasn't no photo ops and shit. You was
How
lucky
about
that there
this?
was a
How about
camera.
this? We had to call that house phone with your mama answer.
Exactly. And introduce ourselves. And when we came to your house, we were
damn.
seeing your mama or
Yeah,
your daddy answer the door.
That was
yeah,
pressure. That was
That was some
pressure right
serious
there.
pressure. And that was pressure for boys, especially. Because,
man.
yeah.
You had to
She
in
be
your
like, "Who? Who is this calling?" You got to
who?
get through that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nah,
Oh,
fact.
oh
I mean,
god.
And,
I'm
and so
young,
you
but
really had to
I
like her to
experienced that
take that
era.
fucking risk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
And in
experienced that,
school,
bro.
you had to talk to people that you wanted to date. And the thing about it was, you could be embarrassed right there on the spot.
And and it was different. Didn't need no
See,
social media profile to tell if they was crazy. Your mama and them knew because when he came to your house, they checked his ass out. It was
Yeah.
just a thing that they knew, how they interacted or how this person came to your house and hung out. That they knew if all he did was come to your house and pick you up and never really stuck around, it was
He
usually
ain't
gonna
shit.
rub yep, he ain't shit. It was usually gonna rub somebody wrong. Same thing with the fellas. Moms knew when they brought somebody home
Yep. How fast that girl
how
was,
fast
everything right out the bat.
that girl was, you know. And there was also an old saying, don't let the bottom of her feet be black. Because if she
Oh,
ain't her feet, and that's the first thing that hit the water, you know what else
and
is
I'm
But
looking at nails. I'm definitely looking at, I'm
hey, but you
checking
got to
nails.
feel
I'm
sorry
checking
for the youth
everything.
too, though. You got to feel sorry for them because when
yeah.
we got rejected back in the day from hollering at somebody, it stayed between me and you. And
Yeah.
now when they getting rejected, it's for the
It's
world to see.
everybody sees it.
Everybody.
bruh, I'm
Yeah.
telling you right now, these women nowadays, bruh, let me tell you something about these joints. Like going up and having a regular conversation or open, bro. I don't even have to be talked to having to go smack at a girl, bro. Just because you compliment somebody, don't mean I want you. I opened the door for this girl the other day, and I was like, "You look good today," and I just kept walking. I looked back, she was mugging me. I'm like, bro, what is your problem?
You
Like
got to
it's
speak
like
emoji. You got to speak emoji to them.
it's like it's like young. And then
you
the thing
gotta send
about it is,
you
bro,
gotta
I
send an
don't know.
eggplant.
I don't know how it is for like men and stuff because I don't feel I get no type of power off that. Like a female really will have a nice looking nigga go smacking her and she a dub the nigga and are you dub him, but she going back to her friends and telling, yeah, I just dubbed this nigga, make her seem feel up more power. I'm like, what?
See, but you know what the problem is with that? The culture put too much pressure on young men to go and get girls versus
On
establishing your
so
No, no. Instead of establishing your purpose
Yeah.
and that's what's going to bring the women. Fuck that. Bring them to you when you have your purpose and some discipline and got a nice little career or trade going. That's what's going to bring women. You ain't got to go out there. I mean, eventually you're going to have to do that, but
yeah.
they put too much pressure on that, man.
Not
Yeah.
if her, it depends on her mama too, though. That depends on her mother, because the apple don't fall far from the tree. Now, if you got a mama and your mom was impressed by flash, and that's what caught her, and whatnot, and that means from the jump, she gonna have a father that's gonna have to teach her separate sort of values, or she just gonna have to figure that out on her own. So really, depending on what type of mother a young girl has, is gonna reflect on the type of men she chooses, and if her father is around is
We all know the big mama type been gone. So what examples they coming off of?
shit. You
Yeah.
already,
Cause I
The
damn
big
sure ain't no big
the
mama.
big mama model been, but I'm saying as far as the moral and the ethics and how they moved and
yeah.
Yeah.
you know
Facts.
what I'm saying?
Facts.
They ain't even had their kids in their business back then. Nowadays they involve their kids like they homeboys and let them know what's
Exactly.
going.
I don't understand these chicks that do that.
We come from an age where you would never come outside in your bedclothes, bonnets and shit on your
Oh
Oh
head.
my
my
God.
goodness.
And rollers? Jesus Louise.
And
But
they actually back then they had more clothes to wear and it was wool and it was they had more to put on really.
yeah,
Yeah. Cause
yeah,
nowadays they don't I raised a little girl and I gotta tell you, from like 5 years old, they wanted her half naked. I went to children's place and it was like ridiculous.
And all they had was the hot comb, right?
Yeah, I had to go to Oshkosh.
wasn't no,
Oof.
wasn't no weaves and shit, wigs. These little
I'm t-
girls wearing wigs in high school, bruh.
Girl,
And
No cap though.
how can they afford that shit?
full makeup too.
They
full, yeah,
scamming.
How
they
can they afford it?
well, not just scamming. Some of their mamas is working the same way some of these women. Because so here's fairness to the guys, right? So we not woman bashing, but in all fairness, women have a history of turning the little people into little adults. If either it's a little boy, she's trying to overdress him to exempt,
To
to
look
look
like
like
some
young.
roughneck hood rat?
Or it doesn't even have to be that, but they're making these kids try to look grown too fast. Or she's got, the mommy and me shit is cute for certain outfits, but all outfits, bitch, ain't meant to be mommy and me.
And you
All
know what we
Mm-mm.
call that? We call that the son husband, right? They actually dress them up like the nigga they want.
Yeah,
yes, that's exactly what.
That's what
What?
it
that's
be.
exactly
Yeah,
what it
That's
is.
what
Yeah,
it
because
is.
yep.
they make him the man of the house.
And then this nigga grows up
Exactly.
with a fucking Oedipus complex when he gets older, looking for a
Yep,
bitch to be his mama. You know what I
yep.
mean? It's all
I,
this shit.
I've dated I've dated that. I've seen the older women who have a 16, 17-year-old girl and allow her to wear the full makeup and
Oh
you looking at
hell no.
we knowing the projection, okay?
Hmm.
We knowing where that's going with her, with that mentality.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
my daughter could start to wear a little bit of makeup, and I'm talking lipstick, some eyeliner, and stuff like that to dances,
But no cake and baking it.
but not on a regular basis. And if you were doing it, it was just some lip gloss.
when I was a
Keep your
kid,
lips moist,
my
and I
Shout out
prefer
to
mom,
Broski.
chapstick.
What bro got to say? I know he got something to say, man.
What y'all
Yeah,
want
what
me
you
to say
got?
about the what's the name?
Huh?
About which one? Which part?
Oh,
About
any part?
how they be saying like how they develop them too fast?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it. All right, look, I'm on both sides with it. Y'all see the way this generation like going. I'm not saying like you gotta, because that's like a sexual thing. Like that's appearance. That's a sex appeal thing. But these children gotta develop fast. The way this stuff going, bro. If I have kids, I'm not saying I'm gonna push them to be like, but and like when they one, they gotta be like five for real. They gotta be five.
Were they
I'm
really indigo babies? They actually
for
consciously
sure.
when they're coming in this cosmos, they're already digitally. They're going to be more advanced than what
Oh
we
yeah,
was. So
definitely.
we're
this is
different with a different type
this
of.
is like the second set of indigo children since the '70s, since we were born.
Right.
But you know the government, bro. They be trying to mess them babies up, bro. At birth, they already be knowing. I feel like it's like I don't
Sometimes
Um,
know.
with the immunizations and stuff
Yeah,
like
the
that.
medicine. I feel like it numbs
that's going to
down they
come out.
like
That's going to
creativity.
come out in the next 20 years about how those is causing autism.
Yep,
Majority autism.
yep.
Yeah, because I don't feel like you just born with that.
No,
I feel like something happens. I'm just saying, but
I mean, it
I
can
don't
be
know.
induced just like sickle cell, but you know that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because
So
I don't believe in
I
that.
want
What's that
to
stuff? Inherited stuff? I don't believe in that inherited stuff. That everybody got high blood pressure in the family stuff.
Nah,
Like,
that is inherited. You can actually
you think
inherit
so?
DNA code. You can inherit
Yeah,
DNA code. You know what I'm saying? Yes.
and you're more disposed or more disposed to get a certain type of disease. That's why they always
Because
ask,
I
like,
was
when
looking at
people
a
get
scale, bro.
yeah, breast cancer.
What
Yep,
they
they tracking it
consider?
back to like their grandmothers.
What they consider a high blood pressure in? Oh damn!
Wait, say that one more time.
What I said,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
bro. What did I just say? I know I said some heat. I said some heat.
You lit right now?
Oh
Hold on,
yeah.
hold on,
What
hold
I
on,
was
hold on.
doing?
Is you lit right now? Hold on. Flag on the play. Is you done right now? Hold on. I'm tired of this. Is you lit right now?
He definitely
yeah,
lit.
look at him.
Okay. Pardon my fellow Virgo, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Pardon my fellow Virgo.
Hold on. Can
I
we?
love it. I love it.
Can you show this other meme? Can we get to this other?
Yes, let's go to it. Uh-oh. Am I doing it?
Oh, y'all playing with people now. Hey, let me talk about that. Let me say something about that. Because I swear to
I
God,
knew
before
we
that
knew
even
y'all
brung
gonna
up,
have.
Wait. Let her read it first. I can put my arm down.
Hold
I
on, cause
already
y'all know
know.
my brother Dre
Man,
is here to cut. So let me show Dre the meme real
Go
quick.
ahead
I'm
and read.
telling
Oh,
you right
Damn.
now, bro.
Dre,
I was
here
about
go.
to say something about that before we even
Hey,
started this. I
let
got
her read
something
it
to
a
say
real
little
about
quick.
that.
closer. Come a little closer.
Like, seriously.
Men who pursue
So,
you.
bro,
Men
I'm gonna
who
just say this right
Phil,
here, bro.
what?
PT, hold fast.
But
Read this John again, please.
Men who pursue you versus men who want you to pursue them.
And
So
describe the men who want to pursue you got the main, and the ones they see
and
it.
the
Okay.
ones
He
that
got the
want you to
perm.
pursue
He look like
them,
Prince.
they got that perm and shit.
this,
But
this,
Prince would be pursued. Okay. Prince is
this,
the anomaly.
I knew
Let's
y'all
just
was
say
gonna have
that.
something to say
Okay,
about
let's keep rolling.
this all I'm saying, bro. For like, it only happened to me once in a lifetime. Like, and it was awkward, but it was like the sexiest shit I ever seen in my life. Like a female really came up to me. Like I was at the bar with my man. I ended up being with her for like 2 years before it got hectic. Yeah, she walked up to me and went smack at me. Like it was in the most professional way possible. And I was just like, bro, it kind of had me like, what? Like like it felt me. It like because us, bro. Why are we taught to pursue women, bro? Let me tell you something. There's so many bad joints that I done seen in my life that I never said nothing to until recently, bro. Whole time they was feeling me, but they never said nothing. I feel like, why do it have to be like the guy
Because
always
because
pursuing the
you
girl?
because you got the hunter DNA in you, nigga. Go hunt, and you
I
got
ain't gonna
and
lie to
you
you. That shit.
go
I ain't
hunt.
gonna lie to you. That shit get tiring, bro. I want to feel valued first. I want to
I be
No,
feel
you
hunting
valued
too.
first.
I love it.
I want a girl to come up to me, bro.
Oh,
Bro, that's the joint that you need to marry.
what?
A girl that's pursuing you. I'm in for the right reasons, bro.
what
When a
what,
girl
what
pursue
broski
you,
got to
it's
say?
different. It's different, bro. To be able to
I'm
tell
not
my kids,
pursuing
your
no
mom got me,
girl.
bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo,
Like asking a nigga to marry you. Get the fuck out of here. I would
nah, that's
Oh no,
not what
I
it
ain't
is.
gonna ask no
No,
nigga to
no,
marry me.
you pushing it. She
But
dragging it. She dragging it. She
but
dragging it.
if I
what
see a dude and I
oh,
kind of this is back in my day, right? This is back when I was single and I was having a
we
good
start
time.
pursuing y'all. Next thing you know, we're gonna be fucking proposing and y'all niggas gonna be wearing our last name. Fuck
That's
Nah,
whack. That, but the thing,
No,
hold
that's
on.
nah.
that
Oh
bullshit.
my God, she
But
did
look,
not just say
check it.
that.
You ain't never seen no dude like out that you just was like, "Hey, I'm feeling you."
yeah, of course.
All right, boom. So I
But
walk up to him, I throw a little smack, and then I walk away, and then
Bro,
boom.
See,
let
but
me tell
men,
you
look,
something.
because
Girls,
I,
it's a
let me tell you about
I
girls,
would look
bro.
at him and hit him with
They
the
established 87. I'm gonna tell you this. Let me tell you why they don't want to go smack at us. The girls be trying to use that as an excuse. They scared of rejection like shit. That's what it is. But we get
I'm
rejected
not.
all the time.
okay. Now look, let me bring you some insight. Now they do pursue. Now what happens is we initially pursue them and get what we want. Now what happens
You
the day
initiate.
after you have sex with her? Her pursuit starts.
Or
Soon
ends.
after her
That
pursuit
pursuit
starts,
starts.
because that's when you get the hey. That's when it's her job to start pursuing to keep
come
what
on,
you got.
Dre.
Well, I
Or
mean,
not calling no more and rejecting
I'm
the
gonna
or
Come
hey,
leaving
on.
a buck on the nightstand and thanking them for their service on the way out.
Hey, but y'all trying to make it seem like we feminine or something because a girl go smack at us first. That
No, that's
post
not
blows me.
feminine. I don't
No, I'm
think
talking
that's
about the
feminine.
perm and
okay,
stuff.
so here
That
goes
post blows me.
my here goes my male version of me, my counterpart, my brother.
All right,
no,
what you got to kick in for us, bruh?
I understand what my man's is saying about after he's pursuing. a life, right?
Uh-huh.
But she's already pursuing that before you fuck. She's making the choice. You can't make that choice. So obviously she wanted to fuck you before you even fuck.
Women do. We won't
Nah,
say it,
nah,
but
that's
we
facts.
know.
They it take them. It's 3 to 5 seconds. They'll know if they'll sleep with you.
Oh
Like
yeah.
it's three.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
I
but see, but
agree.
that's not the prize. That's not the prize when it comes to that because we know a lot of women who would do that and won't deal with him afterwards. We
Yeah.
talking about the ones who she gonna pick up that phone and be like, hey, how you
Oh,
doing?
she's gonna call you back? I mean,
Yes, sir.
guess that depends on how you do.
If you do well, I might buy you an outfit.
Right, right. See, but
See,
but look, that's when their pursuit starts. We
Hmm?
are initially their secondary.
Yeah, I get it.
So that brings me to this next one, right? So this next one says, since we going through the
Wait,
meme.
wait, wait. I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna go to it while I shake while I
this joint
hug.
getting lit.
Not that. Go to the last one.
Oh, the last one, not the
Yeah,
mid.
women
Okay.
have a starting five.
All
Oh
right. So
God,
they
yes
say
y'all
sex
do.
ain't
Oh
Everybody got
my
something.
goodness,
We'll
bro.
that
come
one.
back to that one. Come back. No, go to the next one after that. We'll come back to that one.
I only got 1, 2, 3, 4. I must have missed it. Go ahead to yours then. My bad.
It's right here. Y'all
Oh
see it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I did download that.
You got that? All right. We're gonna fix this shit where we ain't gotta keep putting this phone up here. So we can gonna post it for them to see up in the corner.
She'll
So
be able to.
women got a starting five, right? Now we as disclaimer, two women on this panel, we are not denying or confirming any of this shit that this is purely a meme. We will not confirm or deny any of this. All right.
Yeah, cause y'all gonna get mines fucked up.
Here,
Yo,
read these notes.
that joint is not capped though. That meme is not lying.
We
So give
Read
me
it.
a reason to
will not
start some shit.
confirm or deny any of this from
Cause
this
Dutch
source.
said,
So the starting five,
We
her,
ready?
Why?
yep, her ex. Number two, her sneaky link.
For sure.
Number three, the nigga she really want, but he don't act right. Number four, who wrote this shit? Number four, the nigga that wanna do right, but she don't like him like that. Oh man. Me and somebody gonna have a meeting about this meme. Number five, hood nigga.
This shit fact.
now, now,
Seven,
now,
take
now,
it away.
now, number
So
3 is what I was referring to in the group chat when I said the dude who's saying "Good morning, Queen" every day. She's gonna look past him to chase the asshole who barely answer the phone.
Yeah, facts.
that's facts.
It's the
So,
science. And now check this. Now,
big queen.
soon as she get the asshole who don't answer the phone and get accustomed and comfortable around him, she's gonna
She
learn
gonna
him and
call
stick
the
to
other
something
dude.
else. It's gonna be it's gonna be so that's why you gotta kind of stay on your dean when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? I say 80-20 asshole love. You know what I'm saying? And you gradually come up off of it and lower the percentage.
I love
What?
him.
We talking
I
about this.
love because he's
Bruh,
speaking some
look,
fruit.
let me
He's
tell you
speaking
why
some
it's like
fruit.
that. Let me tell you why it's
Because
like that.
for real, yeah. If you started off as
Your
20%
husband.
asshole, she gonna chase you.
For them
Yeah.
two, for them two. Let me tell you,
Yeah,
bruh.
what you say?
So
It
wait,
goes for
are
women
we
and men.
talking about a single? So Dre said we talking about single chase. So are we talking about single, married with issues, happily married, boyfriend, open relationship? Like,
Boyfriend's still single.
so he's still single. So apparently, if either one of y'all got a bitch, she's still single if y'all ain't
She's
married.
still single.
I mean, she.
Yeah, I mean,
Bruh, at the end of the day,
Wow, you trying to start problems.
nah, I can't go with that.
I mean, it
Cause
technically, but this what I'm saying. Listen, but it's a back end of that. It's a polarity to every statement, right?
Yes.
Same thing for the married women,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
because they
That's
jump the ledge the same
this
way
one.
the single ones do.
Yeah.
So I get, but I get what you're saying, bro. I do get what you're saying.
So can we say the same for men? Because I like to do again. We do a little contrast. Can we say the same thing for men? Do men have a starting five?
Yes.
but not like how y'all doing it.
Men, no, not like us. That's not the question. Don't
Yeah,
deviate. Do
Yeah.
men? Yes or no? So that's two
Yeah.
yes.
Nah, I don't think.
Look,
I don't.
he's
I
lying.
don't think.
Two of your men.
Hold on. How about this? It might not be a five. It might be a big three.
A
All
big
For
right,
three.
tell
sure.
me who the big
Big
three
three.
are.
Big three. Big three. Big three.
Would
Who
you
the
say
big
big
three? Who the big
five?
three?
Come on,
Big
Dre.
three. Big X is not definitely in there unless the junk was torched. Nobody want that no more. We moved on from that. We probably just
Like
smacking her.
facts. That's
But
kind of how I felt about the X and that.
there is a starting lineup. We won't give to way to how many numbers
Yeah.
because I can tell you right now these numbers are off. We got way more than starting five. But
Mm.
you got to remember Cash App.
That hurts so bad.
See,
You got
but
Damn.
see, but this is what he's
You
saying.
heard me,
This is what.
bro.
See, but Dutch, you proving his point though, because
what?
that's why he said it's not for the same thing because y'all utilize it like tools. We look at it like an actual substance based thing.
Exactly. We really be trying to. Hey, bro. We really be trying to determine which one we want to be with. They just be using them joints.
Nah. You start off with the priority
Oh
one.
my
You know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. This shit ain't to be told, man. Hold on. Go ahead, Dutch.
god.
He
This
fast,
shit
bro.
wild, bro.
Hey, look.
I'm so sorry. Oh Jesus.
I'm
Oh
tripping.
my
Hold
goodness.
on.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god.
Why y'all gotta have a starting 10 though?
I
Like,
started.
But I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna take. But listen, but let me give some insight to that. PT is no substance in the because a lot of them dudes be goofies and they don't love themselves, right?
fact.
It's easy to get a sucker, right? But let me see you do that for men who got options. Let me see you have
Well,
a
not,
10
I
and
don't know that,
but
but
even then would they have the money to sustain that. So a lot of them get it and they get benefits and they think that means something. No, a man's time is his resource. The money is a tool.
Mm.
Cause
not
you can
not.
get a car and get your hair done. Yeah. But where the nigga at?
Fact.
So here's the other thing too. Um, the reason why it's like that, the ability and the gift of gab. The biggest mistake that men make is thinking that she even remotely is fucking. Because some of them be so goofy. Listen,
Hold on, land that point
some of them be
again.
so
Land that
goofy.
point. I couldn't hear you.
You couldn't hear
Say it
me.
one more again. Say it one more again.
Nah.
Say it one more again.
Half of these dudes, she not even fucking, and I'm finna tell you why. Listen, some of these niggas, trust me, some of these niggas so goofy.
They
She
just want a
don't
friend.
listen. It's some niggas that think this bitch might be so cold, they just want to be in this whole presence. You understand what I'm saying? With the hopes of getting some pussy. You
Yep.
did understand?
And
Listen,
knowing that they ain't
Simp.
never gonna get it, but they be around for
It's
years.
called
Simp.
implied pussy.
yes, that's exactly what it is.
Simp.
And you know what he does? He will softly extort, you know what I'm saying, her ass after he done did all this shit for her. And then he'll start that you owe me some pussy, but he ain't gonna outright directly say it. It's
And
gonna
that's if
be
she's
soft,
extortable.
it's soft extortion because he don't want to come off like an asshole. So it's what it is. And here's the thing: dudes will do it for the longevity because 9 times out of 10, he's not fucking her. He getting pussy from somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's why he's not pressed about it. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He's not pressed about it. So please believe it's fucking with dudes that do have options, and she's an option and probably don't realize that she's an option.
But
Yeah.
listen, let me tell you the biggest threat though. The biggest threat ain't the sexual nigga. It's the emotional nigga.
Yeah.
It's the nigga who got that mind.
Oh, no cap.
Sit on the phone
No
and listen
cap.
to you bitch about your friends and oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those niggas.
But those be the
The
ones that don't even get
ear.
the hit.
See,
Those be the
Yeah,
ones that don't even get the
but
hit.
But they
exactly. But this
typically
the
had the pina.
Oh, y'all play. I'm just saying. I've been that nigga. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. Hey, 87, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been that nigga. It don't work, bro. They just
we
want to
all
use
have.
you.
it don't work.
We all have, but it comes to a point where you gotta go through that fire, bro. And if you ain't going through that fire, you ain't learning. And then
Yeah.
you gotta get some balls to stand on some a square and say, in order to keep you, I gotta be willing to lose you. So that's the first game. That's the first rule of the game right there.
Hmm.
That's big facts.
That's the first rule,
Yeah, preach.
But what you mean
right?
by that, though?
In order for me to keep you,
You
I
gotta
have to
love
be willing to
yourself, man.
lose you,
You gotta love yourself first. Always.
You gotta
right?
love
It's no different from playing poker. In order to win that pot, I gotta be willing to lose.
Yeah.
So I can't have too much of an attachment. I'm gonna lose myself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stand on that,
a man
and
that
they
has
don't like it.
too much emotional control. See, when a man hasn't enough, you have to think women are emotional creatures, and a woman can get inside in many different ways. Once a man masters having some sort of emotional control, he
So
can learn at a time to reattach and detach himself as need be. Because until he knows, the one there's an old saying, men love long and women love. Because a man only falls in love 2 times in his lifetime. A woman can fall in love many, many, many times over. You get what I'm saying? Just like a bitch can have 10 niggas in the starting lineup. A man
Damn,
is
so
never
you only fall
not
in
gonna
love
have.
twice?
Nah.
A man typically only in his lifetime truly, like really, truly falls in love 2 times. You would say three?
Is
I can go
They're
with
trying
three.
to say like they trying to say like
and
your mother, your daughter, and probably like your first, your
No,
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 I
no,
ain't
no.
no,
gonna
no.
even.
I
not,
mean,
not
like
including,
love,
No,
not
love, love.
meaning like women.
Oh, okay.
Like for
Yeah,
instance, the high school, the bitch that you fall in love with in high school, like
Your first
everybody had
love.
your first love. Then you got a little experience after that. So the next chick that
Right.
you with, you know what I mean? So yeah, you about right, about three. And then typically the third one is either a nigga baby mama or his wife. You get what I'm saying? Men typically do not
wait,
fall in.
what? Stop.
Yeah.
See,
so
you
you
Wait,
got to
you
hold
pro-
on.
cherish those
So you
relationships,
saying
honey. And when you really have real love, you'll understand
What
what real.
you
And
miss?
I'm not cheapening your experiences,
PT
but
missed something. What you miss, love? What part of that did you miss for real?
because I'm just saying she said the third person you fall in love with is like your wife or your baby mother.
Because not
Is that
every
what you
nigga
said?
gets married. Not every man gets married to the mother of his children. You have to understand how
That's
important
what
the
I'm
mother
saying.
of his child is. So
and,
some
and,
of them will marry and some won't because some just don't believe in contractual marriage. You know what I mean? But he'll still stay with her for 30 years. Might not never fuck with nobody else. But not everybody likes to get married in the court of the law. But typically, the third person that a man falls in love with, there has to be some sort of deep, meaningful attachment for him because by then he done had a lot of experience. He not gonna just fall in love like a child anymore. You
yeah,
understand? He already
and,
knows
and,
what
and
great
and more
boy.
importantly, that last woman she speak of is gonna be you're gonna have responsibilities to her. By that time, you're gonna be a man and say, "This is my responsibility."
Yep,
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
yep, that's a fact. Yeah,
And see, and that right there prioritizes a lot of things when it comes to women and dating. When you're kind of younger, you don't have responsibilities to that woman. You're not obligated to her. When you get a little older, you kind of be obligated. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
and then
What we
you
build
obligate
is what we build together.
yourself. It won't be that chick in the middle. The second one where
Right,
it'll
right.
be the last one is the one that you're gonna obligate yourself to. You're gonna make her your responsibility. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? And that's typically and when that one breaks your heart, shit, it's over with after
And
that.
PT, how about this? Let me give you a grain of little knowledge. If you don't do it, life will do it. I'm
Wait,
gonna
hold
let
up.
that
Life gonna
sit.
do what? Like to make me fall in love with the third?
It'll make you make her your responsibility, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Bro, I
yeah,
ain't gonna even lie to you. I be like this. Wait, tell me how that's gonna happen. Give me some scenarios, cause I be so
Okay,
quick on
because
that step.
okay, let's a baby, and you're older and wiser. You have a responsibility to that woman and
Oh,
that
that
child.
goes back to what we just said. That's gonna save the relationship, right?
But see,
yeah.
but
She
not
can't be
see,
homeless because
but
your
not
kid
when
may
you're
be
younger.
homeless. That type of
Not
shit.
when you, yeah, not more so when you're younger. More so when you're older and more developed. You know what I'm saying?
All y'all got kids, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have kids.
How is that? How's that?
Shit, I don't have that baby mama, baby daddy situation. I actually got married before I had my son. My son came after I was married, so I don't do stereotypes. Same with my brother. You know what I'm saying?
It's all
They.
circumstantial. It's
So,
circumstantial.
Yeah.
so
I purposely cultivated my life that way because I knew
yeah, same.
I wanted a certain type of lifestyle when I had a kid. You know what I mean? Same
See,
thing, like you
I
know,
fucked up, and I didn't know the responsibilities that come with pussy. Okay, now listen. And it took me about two times to bump my head. Now I'm on the third one, and I'm a little later on in life, so I'm understanding
yeah,
the importance. You know what I'm saying? But what I do understand is we don't necessarily always have the um the equal cooperation because there's a lot of fathers who want to put forth their equal cooperation. When you
Yeah,
get down to the defined details, it be her who be the toxic, dysfunctional woman.
facts, facts.
You know what
Because
I'm
they
saying?
married, because you
It's
done moved
millions of
on and shit
cases,
like that, and that's
and
why
if
I
it
didn't want to be
how
in that
bad it'll get.
situation.
And I'm gonna tell you how bad it'll get, PT. Let me give you some real shit. This is why we have a lot of young angry women and a lot of young angry men, because you got a bitch that done raised them that's so angry at the father. You understand? Because shit didn't work out or shit didn't turn out. Now every time she look at this little motherfucker, you look just like your little ugly ass daddy, your little raggedy ass daddy.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
And their frustrations, the same dude that we talking about, she dressing to look like that nigga that don't want her ass no more, is the same motherfucker she done took this aggression and this frustration. And that's how we end up with a lot of kids that's fucked up psychologically. I'm talking about in our community. I
Facts.
don't know about nobody else's. But in our community, this is why we end up with a lot of these kids that's both females and males, because some angry ass bitch that raised them. Because
What
she's a
Dutch
Yeah.
though?
now
Dutch
that,
though. But you right, but we got structure when it comes to that. To tell that we always tell a man, right? Do the right thing, be the bigger person. But we never have no women in the family checking the women and saying, "Girl, you better
No,
not be playing games
I
with them
checked the women.
babies."
I have to
We
I
disagree.
don't.
checked the
We
women.
don't have it. We don't have it.
I think it depends. I think here's what I, in all fairness, I would say we have more of both males and females telling y'all, trying to check y'all. Y'all have dudes telling y'all men do the right thing. You got women telling y'all do the right thing.
Yeah.
We don't have men telling us that shit. What we have is older
Okay.
women. We have older
Okay.
women pulling us to the side, pulling our coattails, say, "Hey, girl, take that man his plate. You don't do him like that in front of your family. Hey,
You
girl,
right.
you don't."
You
So
right.
it comes from an
Yeah,
old,
we do have that.
yeah. So it's the elders that's. I was always taught, you don't never take no man around your family and treat him like shit. You understand what I'm
Nope.
saying? You don't take no man around your family that you call
See.
it so we
Okay.
have it, but we don't have, men don't get
Right.
engaged in that
I
with
got
us.
a question though.
Yeah.
That what you just said, that
Yeah.
should just be like common sense. I feel like you shouldn't do that regardless. Like the elders shouldn't have to tell you to like treat somebody like
Some
right.
people have to be
Common
taught
sense ain't
though.
common.
Common
Common
sense
sense ain't
ain't common
common.
Cause I'm
sense.
like
Common
this,
sense ain't
bro.
common.
I'm like this. Okay, if you gonna do that with him, you do that at your own time. You don't do that in front of public. That's weird.
But
Okay, but
sometimes,
Virgos have a thing where we hate to be embarrassed anyway, right? We're
so
not going to be put in a situation where we're arguing with nobody in public. We're gonna do that shit at home. That's
Fact.
just Virgo in general. But there are a lot of people out there that would rather have that attention because they're pity seekers. They're victims. So they want to go out there and embarrass the dude. This nigga ain't
That's
shit.
it.
Blah 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 blah. He ain't doing nothing for the baby. I mean, first of all, they don't even realize how stupid you look by having a baby by this food.
and let's get to that. I'm gonna tell you some shit I can't stand. I can't stand from both males nor females. And that's something I hate to hear a dude or a woman do. Don't come telling me after you done laid up and done had 2 kids with this motherfucker, or done had a kid and stayed after 2, 3 years, and tell me how lame and how horrible and how fucked up, or how this bitch ain't shit, or this, because you picked them. Let's start there. You picked
Yeah,
them up.
you picked them.
And for the sake of argument, maybe you didn't know certain shit after and you found out later, but you still made a conscious decision to yet have another baby with this motherfucker, or you chose to stay after the fact. So at some point, I don't want to hear it, and
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
but
either
you got.
Dutch,
There has
Dutch,
to be personal accountability.
yes,
you
I'm
heard of
sorry.
Shahar, you heard of Shahrazad Ali, right?
yes,
The lady in the '90s who did the, used to wear the fez on her head.
yeah.
Yeah,
She did the studies, and she was
Moors, they were
basically saying,
Moors, if I'm not mistaken.
right. So she was basically saying how their behavior has never been checked, and you see that to this day. They check us. They check us. They their behavior ain't being checked because it's my baby, my rules. You know what I'm
You
saying?
talking about women in
Regardless.
general?
Yeah.
yeah,
But
I'd
it's
get on
times
that.
10. But it's times 10 when it comes to a baby.
Yeah,
Bro,
It's times 10.
Can't nobody say
unless,
have a baby.
unless,
Mama can't say shit to her. Her daddy can't say shit to her. He can't say shit to her. If let's be real. If we're talking about a woman, and we can even, let's paint you a picture. Two different types of women: a successful woman and a non-successful woman. Both of them have children.
yep,
At the end of the day, with both of those women, once a woman conceives a child and she is the caretaker of that child, a woman ain't gonna let you tell them shit. Her mama can't tell her shit, can't nobody tell her shit. And this doesn't matter whether she's a toxic bitch or the best mother in the world. You understand what I'm saying? That's just kind
There's nothing on this earth that will fucking bend. And nigga, kryptonite can come from where that nigga Superman from. Ain't nothing changing that. And ain't nothing gonna bend it. See, what I find it is age and wisdom, age and time sometimes do it, but I got some examples that are horrify you, and I think that the main objective is to crush the nigga soul. You know what I'm saying?
It is, and that's what I was gonna say.
Hey,
Like
That's the
when
main
dudes
bruh.
objective.
start getting toxic with their mouths, they go until
Of
they
your
No, 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 not the
child.
mouths,
prioritize
not the mouths, the actions.
Yes.
Because we,
and the
because
actions. They do petty shit,
that
but they
mouth
fuck
shit
up their
bounce
core.
off me. You
I'm
know what
gonna
I'm
tell
saying?
you y'all's biggest weakness. I'm finna share with y'all. Fuck kryptonite. This is worse than kryptonite. Dre, I know what type of father you are. Let me tell you y'all's worst nightmare.
Talk to us.
For a father, for a good father, is for a bitch to play with their motherfucking kids.
Mm.
For a woman that you have children
For
with,
sure.
and you are a man that wants to be in your child's life. And we know now that, see, times have changed. It used to be the other way around. This motherfucker ain't shit. He ain't here. Blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
but that ain't all dudes.
Well,
No,
let me
It
that's
change.
ain't
not,
all dudes.
nowadays. That's not even the case no more. We
Nope.
got young dudes, older dudes. We have a lot of fathers that are actively wanting. You got
To be
niggas
in their
coming up
kids'
with
lives.
houses where, yes, there are a lot more single dads now.
I'm,
There are a lot more dudes that are outright fighting these bitches to see their kids. You know, I don't mean physically, but these men are actively.
bruh. I'm
Well,
telling you,
can I have a
bruh.
testimony? Can I have a
I,
Go
bruh.
for it.
testimony on that?
Honest though.
Absolutely.
Let me have a testimony. Okay, now listen. Let me give you a perfect example. Now I
Mm-hmm.
have a daddy daughter dance that I'm
Mm-hmm.
attending with my oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Knew a month in advance. They moved an hour away to a different city, so it's gonna take me an hour to get there. They know I'm coming. Long story short, I get there. She has her boyfriend in there with my daughter. Now this is a formal event. So I'm like, why is your boyfriend in there with my daughter? Oh, he's gonna be her stepfather. We're getting married. Right then and there, don't you know that's the murder spark right there to stop. That right there is what drives dudes from good to bad.
Yeah.
I was just about to say
That right there.
that could take a dude, a really good dude, never had a record, never flipped out, ain't never did shit.
Could
And you
get him locked
know
up.
this nigga done killed everybody in the fucking house. It's shit
See,
like that.
but and the sadder thing is
But
they have tools and pawns like that dude who actually because I told my old lady, me and you gonna get into it because I'm not going in there stepping on another man's toes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Period. Especially we know he coming. No, I'm
Yeah.
but
not
there's a
doing that.
thing. You gotta you
That's
gotta
fucked up.
you gotta do it like this.
Yeah.
I can tell you like I can tell you smack like this. I was dealing with a girl who had a baby. The father was never around. Don't get me wrong. I felt like I was just there when he was not around, just making sure she was like just like not growing up like wrong, just like right from wrong. I never
Yeah.
stepped on a man's toes. I always told him, like, bro, that's your child. That's not mine. But just when I'm here with her, I'm gonna make sure she's respecting her mom and make sure she's like good when you're not around. So it's basically like a two-way win, bro. You
Well,
and
let me give you
Shorty
some
not even together.
insight.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Let me give you some insight that's gonna help you. It ain't just the fact that they value masculine energy, time, and listen, comfortability. Don't give that shit away for free, bro. You gotta earn it. A woman feeling comfortable and secure around you is gold. You know what I'm saying? It's
For
gold
sure.
to them, and your masculine energy and your time and your presence is valuable.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? And we ain't taught that's as valuable as pussy. You know what I'm saying? It is. Guard it just like it.
Facts.
You can't
Facts.
get your time back for sure.
You can't.
Now
You never
I
can.
put up. You got to put him on an earning system. You got to earn this, bro. Listen, we'll talk.
Yeah.
Nah, that's real shit though. Real shit.
It's real facts. But yeah, to piggyback on your story, established in '87, I used to be married. Well, my daughter's father. So I was married for 20 years to him, and he had a daughter prior to us getting married. And the daughter lived in D.C. and we lived down in Newport, Rhode Island. And so he was supposed to go pick her up for the summer. He drove all the way up there, and the girl changed her mind. I was like, "This is the day we will go to court. This is the day we will get on child support. So
See,
you
but they don't
have her."
understand. They don't understand that feeling that goes on the man. Like, listen, I could kill you and rip you apart right now. Do you know what I would do to you? You fucking with me and my child, I would kill you. But then you gotta say, listen, my daughter gonna hate me. I'm
Yeah,
never gonna be able to see her. This and
exactly.
that. So
I had to talk that man
to
down
swallow that pain and anger
and come on home,
is
baby.
painful, man. And I ain't never been the same since. But I started playing chess. But this is the thing. This is the sick part about it, PT. You you will
Yeah,
have to back up. You will have to back away in
they
order
one of
to
my
save
shits.
yourself and that child.
Yeah,
So that's what I think is the most dangerous thing when it comes to, I mean, women
Yeah,
also would right
I'm
talk
about to.
about it. When you have a toxic woman that's the mother of children and she's willing to take that toxicity after, because sometimes once a man finally is able to detach himself from her, let's just, I'll give you a fake scenario. You might have a chick, you in love, y'all had kids, and as he said, it fixed the relationship, right? So
Yeah.
this baby that came along and fixed. We're gonna put PT in situations and he thinks that babies will fix the relationship. Baby will fix the relationship, and everything is great for the next 10 years. And all of a sudden, this bitch got some kind of whatever, then started tripping out. And you know what? He's finally tired of it. And mind you, they both were mutually in love with each other. So PT decides, I'm tired of this shit. You know what? I'm gonna take care of my child. I still love you, but I can't deal with you no more, and I'm out. Now he's decided to detach emotionally from the situation, but now I still got to take care of the child. Now, a woman, as they say, we do have an issue with rejection to some degree. You understand what I'm saying? Now he's feeling rejected after y'all worked everything out. This what they call them, what certain type of word for babies like that. Breakup babies. So now y'all done patched everything up, and now shit's fucked up.
Hostage.
Here's what's gonna happen in a situation like that. Once you reject, if she is a toxic type, because obviously if y'all broke up before, there was already some kind of issue.
Issue to begin
No,
with.
Dutch. No, Dutch. No. That'd be the shocker. She could be cool, but when you got that baby and you broken up, that's when them toxic traits come out.
Well, shit, I know that at some point there's some toxicity once the relationship is over with and there's a baby involved, right?
Well, and
Especially,
sometimes it's not the toxicity of, because let's be fair to baby mamas. Some
okay,
women don't really give a shit if you moved on. Just take care of my kid. We can do this mutually. And it's
those
your
are
new
typically
boo
the women
that's
that
toxic.
those are typically the women that had a shitty dude and he ain't that great of a father.
Yeah.
We're not really all that willing to give up dudes that we know. Like I got playing. I know I done been a bitch and all this other shit. You ain't really that bad. I could be with this nigga that's gonna probably beat my ass, cuss me out, beat the strip and all that whatever else. So we have a realistic realization. Oh shit, this nigga sick of my shit. Leave for real. And this bitch gets toxic and starts doing other manipulative shit before she gets to the kid. It might start with, "Oh, I need you to drop this off," and the first time, one of those phone calls that he tells her, "No, I can't drop this off," or I'm seeing somebody, or I can't do
Oh,
this
it's
no
a
more. And it's
problem.
only about the child. Oh, it's only about the
A-
child. You say,
And and let me add to this. This will make it more vindictive, right? She know he be a good nigga at the core, right? What
yeah.
Mm.
what happens with a lot of niggas is we be good niggas. It's just niggas cheat and get caught. So they try to label you that for the rest of your life. So, but it's like, listen, he probably cheating wrong for that, but you know that don't override his core qualities and his
Or
foundation.
his
All
qualities
that
as
get
a parent.
all that get undermined. And the
That
thing
to
is
He
the
may be a shitty boyfriend, but he's a great dad.
we just had this conversation. I have people that I know. You might be a fucked up friend, but as a human being and as a person, you a good person. You're a good human. You just not a good friend to me. You might be a shitty husband or a shitty boyfriend, but that doesn't speak to your qualities as an actual human. That doesn't
right,
speak to your qualities as an actual person. Me and you just don't mesh. Our chemistry just ain't shit. So
right.
Facts.
now we get further into this particular scenario where he done
Yeah.
told her he's moved on, and now she's bitter. Right now, we're not saying this is all situations, but we're talking about toxic. Now, guess what? I'm only here for the child. He knows. She knows how much this dude loves his kid.
Yeah.
Well, what
Come
else?
on now.
Ain't nothing else working. He don't give a fuck about no pussy at
Especially
this point.
especially a Virgo man.
Yeah.
He don't he don't care.
When you nonchalant about
It's just like,
repercussions,
Money,
yeah,
you can shit, but he got insurance, so you can only go get the car so many times. He got insurance. He can go replace the shit. You
Lord
know,
have mercy.
you don't want to go to jail if you break into his shit. He love you, as his child's mother, so he ain't gonna send your ass to jail. You child in jeopardy. So now I can't pay your bills, but I will pay for my child. Well, you know what, nigga? Fucking, I'm gonna put you on child support. There goes
oh
that.
my God.
oh, you want testimony with that?
Oh Lord.
Okay, how about this? My daughter already 3. Now we got a situation where I have her every other week. The other week
Okay.
I don't have her. You have her. 3. My daughter 3 going on 4. I get a My sister tells my baby mother I'm having a new child. I've been with my new girlfriend for 3 years now. Next week I mean a week before my birthday I get child support in the
Mm.
mail. It ain't have nothing to do with me taking care of my daughter.
It's about you getting married, honey.
It's about me being in a new situation and having another child.
The
Yeah.
She
child.
don't. Hey, she don't
Yeah.
have another nigga.
How about this though? Now let me tell you this. Yes, she did the whole time, but check this.
That
My
don't matter.
sister told my
That
sister
Don't matter.
told her in August. I had papers in September.
Damn. Damn.
And,
And
and
on
my
that
daughter's 3 going on
testimony,
4. And guess what? Let me say this. I went down to the child support office and signed the agreement. The lady looking at me like, I had my daughter with me that week.
yeah.
She shaking her head like, sign right here, sign right
See,
here.
Look at that. This child he got with him. You understand what I'm saying? And I've seen a situation like that. A friend of mine, very, very close friend, mutual friend of me and he broke up taking care of his daughter. His daughter kind of grew up with my son. They're both at the age of 10. Now he's been taking care of his daughter for all this time. He gets his daughter, got like whole custodial shit. So I thought they was court ordered. They were never court ordered. He just decided, hey, during the school year, you got her. During the holidays, if it's cool, I'll come get her unless you got something going on. Now this has been going on. I call her my niece, but he's really my best friend. This has been going on her whole life. Now, by the time she hit, I would say 7. Now this is in the DC area. He got hit with some shit on the week he was supposed to go get her. He got some shit in the mail. Something about he got he for cash assistance. It was like some sort of shit she had getting cash assistance and something. So he's trying to figure out what the fuck. So I explained everything to him and I said, listen, you're going to go get your daughter. What you need to do is go up to the office with her. And this because in order for her to get cash assistance, she had to say she didn't know where you at. You understand what I'm saying? Or she's never known where you were. Or in order for her to receive full benefits, you can't know where the father is because they would have to put you on
It's
child
for
support.
abandon. It's for abandonment, basically.
So same scenario, he walks in there with my niece, and the lady is like, "Wait a minute." So this is he was like, "This is the child." So it was either she had to pay back all that money from the years that she was getting cash
Mmm.
assistance, or she was going to have to go
Mmm.
to jail. So he had the on the spot. Well, listen, I'll pay for it. Good
Mmm.
dude. I'll pay for it because I don't want my daughter's mother in jail. You know what I'm saying?
And they don't tell you
Bro.
there's ways around it. Like you can go with your baby mother and get an agreement and get it notified and use that as a substitution. It don't even with the Medicaid and everything else. If for insurance and everything else, you can go and get say I do this, I give X amount, boom. It ain't gotta be no shit where they forcing that on the dad, but they don't know that. It's just about. But I do understand. I ain't gonna throw it all on them. I do understand some fathers who don't want to be responsible.
yeah.
It's a
Right, bro.
tool,
It's two
but
way street.
is that gonna make him responsible? No, but
Toxic.
I do get it.
So and that was next. Because I ain't gonna let y'all slide on off without me touching on y'all too. We have toxic men. We have men that make these promises of work. And there's dudes that actually get into situations, be living with these women, they want to have my baby on some Jody shit. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, she's thinking that it's gonna be this situation and it's gonna be what he said, and now a lot of women have had their hands forced. Well, now, nigga, I got to put you on child support because
Facts.
you might be taking care of 2 other kids. You know what I'm saying? First two, or the two after that, because dudes have picks and chooses of some of them kids. Oh, I love all my kids, but I'm only gonna take care of these. They have their
Right.
favorites, and it's
Right.
usually the bitch that they like the most. When dudes have multiple baby mothers, they do the most for the baby mother that they like the most, or the one they still got want to get that old thing back. You know,
That's
Facts.
understandable too, though.
the ones that they're resentful of. A lot of times they treat those children. We're not talking about dudes that treat all their kids. We're talking about toxic men. You know what I mean? Like your boy Future. I can't even call that nigga toxic no more because Nick Cannon is a motherfucker.
Nah,
Mm-mm.
but you
Huh.
can't. But you can't call none of them toxic. Okay, go ahead, PG. Go ahead.
No, man, I want to listen to y'all. Bro, you see that Kevin Samuels interview? Bro, Future not toxic, bro. Social media makes that man to be out something that he's not. That man been hurt just like everybody
But
else,
look,
bro.
same thing. Same thing with Bob Marley. They tried to paint him this picture. He's super womanized, and somebody vouched for him. Like, listen, these women throw. You don't know the
Themselves
fine
at him.
details. You don't know the fine details. Now, I get it, Future, but every woman who meet Future and Nick Cannon know what his baby mom. Having multiple baby mamas ain't never stopped no woman from fucking with no dude. Let's stop this
Facts.
this myth. Let's
Well,
stop
for
that.
me, it would be a turnoff, but that's personal.
Yeah, until Billy hold on, let me see.
I just
What's a nice reference for you? Fred
I
Williamson in his heyday. You know what
I
I'm saying?
Who the hell is Fred Williams?
I
Okay, hold on. That's a bad one. Billy D then. Hold on. Billy
Oh,
Billy
he
D.
was too
Denzel.
old for me
D
too.
was a
Shit.
really
A prime Denzel come? You
Nah,
might
he was too
change that.
old too. Hey, don't be trying to guess my age on this phone. But look,
you know
till
who
my
else was
prime. When The Rock was fine. You know what I mean? He's still good. He's still good. He had that nice body.
not Sam
I
Cooke
smelt what The Rock was cooking.
what people women.
Okay, The Rock. The Rock push up on Miss Malika. You come on,
Nah,
Malika.
I need a little more. I need a little more.
Oiled up.
I don't find him attractive at all.
No, no, I the body, not the face or the voice.
Listen, season 5 Saint, Franklin Saint in season 5 or give me a little Idris. Yeah, one of them.
Franklin
Not
Saint, yeah.
not season 1 or 2 Franklin Saint. I need like season 4 Franklin Saint.
Yeah, but with the Rock's body, like I'm piecing together a man, like we do. I'm sorry, y'all.
Some of that shit is too much. Like I all that hard body shit
Bench press me, baby.
is that shit too much for me. I like
That's
I like a man that
Unless it
like
makes your
natural
BB
bodies.
smaller, then don't
Women
do
that
it.
like natural. I like natural bodies.
like tone, naturally toned, not
Yes,
necessarily
yes,
ripped.
yes, yes. That works too.
Right.
So just like I said, like a dude that like a woman with a natural body, however that might be, whatever that shape might be. I mean, he might have a limit, like box shapes and box Chevy and couch shapes
My
might be
my
off.
fault, World
But
War Three. I was going far.
Right?
I
And
just
then Will says, "See you, my bad, my bad, my bad."
My
women,
bad.
bro. Women with a natural body is crazy.
what up, Willie? Yeah, like, but for me as a woman, and I'm gonna be honest with you, she likes that. But to be honest, do you really think we really like that, or we like men? It's just nice to look at, entertainment wise.
Y'all like
I mean,
both.
yeah, he could be in
Both.
Because what I
front.
I'm
really
I'm
want
I'm
to
I'm
feel,
I'm gonna tell you
I
some
want that
psychological about
dad body.
that.
I prefer a dad body over a
But
hard ass nigga with a washboard. Like, nigga,
but let me peep that. A lot of them prefer that because they know it's hard to keep and maintain that dude with that body. Because they
Bro,
know
I
the
ain't gonna even
options.
lie
They
to
know
you, bro.
they know what they're gonna be dealing with when he step out versus the one who not necessarily everybody and their mama gonna be
Oh yeah,
looking
yeah,
at and
yeah. I
turning their
mean,
head for.
I
again,
Comfortable.
to look at with Franklin Saint's face. Now, if I was falling in love, it would have had to been Omar Epps or Mike Thompson.
so for me, it's not
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the first one I heard. Okay.
it wouldn't be about that for me as far as like it being hard to maintain. Because I've dated, you know, it's comfortability, man. It's what's comfortable. Like when I lay on him, what's comfortable.
Yeah.
When we
Hey,
kick, what's comfortable. When
I'm
we
not
Mm.
gonna lie to y'all.
chill, like I want to be able to comfortably, like when we doing what we doing, nigga. I want the ride to be comfortable. I don't want no hard. Like I want shocks in that motherfucker. You
So you
understand?
like a pregnancy belly?
Oh, you like the dad body? Oh no.
What I said. I said dad bodies is
Listen
cool.
to me, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. And this is, bro. I'm bougie as shit, bro. I'm bougie as shit because, like, when I take my shirt off, when I take my shirt off, I look good as fuck. So my girl gotta look good too. Like that's dead, bro. I'm talking about that butt gotta be toned, bro. She gotta look good, bro. Because I'm not about to. If I want to marry you, you think I'm gonna wake up every morning and look at you and not be like, this is the best thing that I have in my life? That is
Yeah.
See
dead.
about
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Hold on.
only
Hold on. Hold on. Let me get him
my
right. Let me get him
go ahead,
right.
go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. You
and let
will.
me go
How
next after you. Let me go next after you.
how you said you 20 something? You 20 what?
I'm 27,
I'm holla at me in 10 years and
Yep.
but I
Fact.
ain't
what you
gonna. I'm not gonna
consider.
even hold you, bro. I'm gonna have the
Because
same
now let me
mindset,
tell
bro.
you, them
Cause you
young
go get a
ones,
beer
it's
belly too.
nice, it's tight, it look right, but I'll be like, where your mama at, bro? When you understand what's going on, you understand what's going on.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm just
fact.
like, bro. I'm just like this, bro. She cannot be mid because I'm not mid. When I go out, I put that shit on. I look like man time, bro. Not even trying to hype myself. I look like a fucking celebrity when I go out. Like no bullshit. So my youngin has to be tough too. And this is the thing. People be like this. Oh, having a bad girl gonna have problems, bro. If that girl's securing you, I don't not worry about shit because it's like this. If niggas looking at my girl, okay, so what? I don't care. I look
Can
good too.
y'all, can I
Nigga,
give you a reality check? Let me give
Get
you a
him,
reality
get him.
check. Then come back
it's
and
not a reality check. That's facts though.
no, no, no. I'm about to give you a reality check. Listen to me, young
Mm-mm.
blood. I ain't gonna try to change your opinion. But I am gonna give you a fact. I ain't gonna give you no opinion. What I'm
She
about
gonna
to say.
give you some perspective.
Nope. Fact. No, no.
Okay.
Everything is a fact.
Can't
Here's
have no
the
mid.
fact. Without surgery, naturally, nigga, you gonna get old as fuck. You better hope somebody that'll wipe your ass. And you ain't gonna give a fuck about none of that shit once you reach a certain age, because love is a bitch that's gonna wipe your ass, drip shit up off your fucking chin,
Feed
and
you.
vice versa. A motherfucker gonna love your ass when you ugly than a motherfucker, because you ain't gonna always wake up beautiful, nigga. And she will have to give the same thing to her. You have to, and if you live, and we better hope we all live a very long fucking age. We not gonna, you know how old I am? I am 44 years old. Nigga, I look
What?
I look
Exactly. You not mid. I bet your husband was like, damn, my joint is bad. Exactly. So what you saying is unvalid.
No, no, but what she's saying is what she's saying is things are gonna drop. But what you're
Yeah.
gonna do when you age, you're gonna appreciate. See, I like cellulite. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, not too
I,
much. But
see, not
it's
you
fair.
know, it's good in moderation. It's
I don't
substance in those
have
things.
stomach, nigga. I'm pretty sure I could use it for a few minutes, and I just ate a hell of a fucking burger earlier. Let me tell you
Hey,
that.
87.
Yesterday.
87. All I'm gonna say is this, bro. And I don't be looking at none of my men girls. Because we didn't all
Facts.
have bad joints. But my man joint right now, bro, the joint that he got, bro, this Caribbean joint, bro, she is, bro, let me tell you something. Bro, she's like that, bro. She's like that. And she
See, but
everything that you
listen,
wanted that man to be. So I was looking at her like this. I can find a joint that look like that too and take care
Let
of it.
me
She
ask,
take care of that man.
let me ask you something. Shallow PT.
Shallow Hal.
Yeah.
Damn.
Let me
And
ask.
this my best friend. He
What
gonna keep it
happens?
100.
What happens when it's bad? I got three questions. Three questions, right? You meet this chick. She battered in a motherfucker, right? Titties popping, ass popping,
I don't really like titties too much.
good job. Don't matter. Everything popping. She just perfect. Everything. Nice
Everything.
nipples. Everything. You know what I'm
But
saying? Everything nice and tight. Pussy look like it just came off the lot from the fucking dealership. You
for
heard me?
sure.
But her name used to be Ted. But you don't know. You don't know that. Listen to me. I'm about to school you. You don't know that because half of these motherfucking badass bitches running around here is niggas. Do you understand what I'm
Bro, you
saying?
not listening to what I'm saying. I'm not talking about these niggas. No, let me tell you something. I'm not asking
You
my
know
girl.
anymore
no, no,
though.
no.
No,
Let,
listen,
let, let me let me let me let it translate.
listen.
What she's saying is you're looking for bad as far as perfection. They think these women the way they look is, and a lot of time perfection comes from nip tuck.
Fakeness.
No, I'm
You know what I'm
not
saying?
saying that, bro. This is what I'm saying. I'm not expecting my girl to not have no imperfections in her ass and shit like that, bro. But I want her to look good. I'm not saying she got to be tip top shape, but goddamn, when I bring her to the,
I get
when I
what you're
bring
saying. I
her,
mean, you got a
listen to me.
visual preference.
This is what I'm saying, bro. When I bring her to that damn cookout, I want my uncle to be like, bro, what is she? I want her to be different. I don't want her to be like some shit. Like when I have my wedding, bro, and people see what I want them to be asking what my girl is. I
Now,
want them
now,
to
now,
be
now,
like,
now
I'm
let me
still
give you
trying to
some
find that.
insight.
Whoa.
When you get a little older, when you pull up with that girl, the reason she around is because she there for you.
Facts.
That's why she around me. You know what I'm saying? That's why, because she my circle and she fuck with me. Because half of them that look like that ain't worth keeping in the first place. Been there, done that.
I just don't want nothing
That's why
mid,
they
bro,
got a
because I'm gonna be
basketball
unhappy.
wives show.
Bro, hey, bro. Look, that's all I'm saying, bro. All right, but y'all know LMA? Y'all know LMA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to join like that. LMA don't got the biggest butt, but she look good though. She
She's
look
very
good though.
No, that's a good aim. That
That's
okay.
good
what
aim.
I'm looking
That's a good
for.
aim.
I didn't say she ain't got to
So
have a pop in ass.
like average pretty. You like average.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You
I
like.
don't want that. I don't want that.
I'm not saying she's average. Like just. I mean like girl next door. Not too much. And to me, that's the problem. I be looking at a lot of old school movies and shit. You know, I'm auntie age. So a nigga be looking at all them old ass
Oh,
videos.
now you an auntie.
Nigga, I'm 40. So
Go ahead.
Y'all funny, bro.
when you look when you look at those movies and you check out the chicks, you'll see. I'll give you an example. House Party, right? I want you to go back and look at how them chicks was built back then, and look at what half of them, most of their hair was real. You had a few chicks in there that had a couple maybe little weaves and shit. Wigs was not because that's something that your grandmother wore.
Yeah.
But now these bitches to feel comfortable and to impress dudes like you, PT, and I'm not no knock on you, but to
No,
impress
for sure.
like you, they feel like they gotta have lashes, their hair gotta be laid, lace front gotta be, you know what I'm
Full
saying?
costume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These bitches has got listen, and here's how sick this shit done got. Let me tell you how sick it done got. Let me start from the head. You got the lace front joint, right? Now we get to the tattoo eyebrows, right? Perfect
Damn.
eyebrows. Now we get to the eyelashes. Now bitches is actually going and spending the money to go get their eyelashes done, right? Now, then you got the bitches. Let's get to the, you got some bitches that get the fillers. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Now we're gonna get down here to the fake titties. Then we're gonna get to the nip tuck right here at the BBLs. But wait, it gets worse. There's more. Do you know that there's something called vaginal rhinoplasty? Do you know what that is?
Snap back.
What the fuck is that?
That's
What the
pussy
I never
fuck?
rejuvenation.
Listen, they cut you from like a lot of times it happens when women giving birth and they like certain parts of their ass
No.
they have to cut and they sew it back together. You know what I'm saying? Let that heal for a good 6, 7, and then you got your whole new different experience.
But that's
I
that's
ain't gonna
that's
even.
that's not. So they got the vaginal rhinoplasty. There's three
Yeah.
different types.
Oh, you're
Where
talking
they
about what they
recreate
render
your
the
pussy.
wall, what they render the walls around
Yeah,
again.
yeah. They give
Okay,
you
yeah, yeah, yeah,
walls
yeah,
and
yeah,
shit like that.
They come
yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking
Now,
about.
that month.
episiotomies are just a
I
common thing.
opposed to
Hey, bro, what the fuck?
listen to
Right,
what
right.
I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm saying to you. I just gave you a build a bitch like they got you build a bear. These bitches can literally go and get their pussy reupholstered. The bitch can get her walls redone. If her clit look like motherfucking Arby's, we got the meats. That bitch can go and get all of that shit fixed. She can get her
She can
pelvic
even get her
floor.
feet chopped off so she can have smaller feet.
They can do the feet. They can do the pelvic floor. The pelvic floor meaning like that's what
I
you
ain't
talk
with all
about.
that.
But you, how would you know? How would you know?
This the
A
thing.
woman,
This the thing. This the thing.
You
I'm a
chasing
very I'm a
perfection.
visual learner. I know when the ass real. You got to look at the hamstring to ass ratio. I'm telling you.
you
I'm
might,
I'm not.
oh nigga, these bitches is they done got good at this shit, dog. This ain't like no they wash asses is spending money on this shit now. And even if she don't gotta be herself, what do you think her pussy done? You know how many hoes move from city to city, especially nowadays with this Instagram shit, because social media is how these hoes make money. Get they done and go move to another city where don't nobody know them. Don't know that this bitch was a hoe. She been hoeing since a nigga was in high school or some shit like that. It's a lot of that, but y'all don't know any better. See, and y'all don't know because this is not a table conversation that motherfuckers have at tea time. You had
Well,
no idea.
well, well, also niggas be deer in the headlights all the time about any little shape or form. Niggas be deer in the headlight, bro. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Let it play out. Niggas be thirsty for the hunt too much sometimes. You know, and then you put yourself in these environments where these clubs get together, kickbacks, where that's supposed to
Bro,
be the
that's the realest shit you ever fucking seen.
yeah.
I've been a victim of that shit, boy. I ain't gonna even hold you. You not
Yeah,
lying
and,
about
and
that
but
shit.
but you theoretically ain't doing nothing but wasting fucking time instead of being on that purpose. We say Dutch?
Yeah.
That nigga put in the comments, he said kitty facelift.
Yeah. I mean, and with technology, it's gonna get even better. It's gonna get even better. It's gonna get even better. But my thing is, I like a little season.
I mean,
You know
but
what I'm saying?
you know, it's spilled over. Cosmetics used to be a female thing, but it's spilled over into the males. So now we have men that are because of celebrities, and I'm talking
Right.
about social media platforms. Drake is a nigga with a BBL. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes aren't even just getting BBLs. Do you know that you can get calf muscles inserted? You can
Yeah,
get
you can
body.
get all that.
Yeah,
I don't think they as advanced when it comes to the dudes for the enhancements as they are with the women. But to touch on your point, even with America's Next Top Model, you had some men, regardless of their sexual preference, teaching women what beautiful is. That be the
but
problem.
how is it not advanced when you got them able to you getting penile implants and shit now? They've gone so far as where you know, and women that are transgendered, uh, when they want, they can get a rod inserted. So they got
Yeah.
a hard
What really impressed me what they did was now you can break your legs, put stents in, and become 3, 4 feet taller.
yes,
Hey, bro, that's wild, and I don't like that.
That's wild, wow. Like, that's
Bro, I broke
wild.
my ankle in college, bro. So I can imagine, and I had surgery and everything on that joint. So I can imagine you just really like, oh fuck no, and don't
Yeah, that's
don't
surgery.
forget the
Yeah.
Botox and the lips and shit, and the facial structure and shit. Bitches be getting their nose done like Michael Jackson too. I forgot about that. That's
brow
really build a bear.
brow lifts, and I'm not knocking what anybody does to their body. Me, quite
I
frankly,
am.
you're gonna have to love all this shit. For
I
me,
like it natural.
I personally am very comfortable being a woman because my weight fluctuates. It's gonna be some days where I'm gonna have a nice flat stomach. I live in Hawaii and it's gonna look good on that beach, and it's gonna be some days them burgers gonna take over. And quite frankly, nigga, you gonna have to love this Fupa, because it's some good.
But yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying about her. I know your husband look at you every day and be like, so don't hit me with that. She blew me with that. She blew me with that, bro.
Oh
Like no
Lord.
bullshit. Not even trying to be funny. You look good, and I'm trying to have a joint that look good. I'm not trying to like. I'm not no like. Nah, fuck no. I can't be with no mid joint, bro. That's
That
dead.
shit
Hey, holler at me in 10 years. Life is gonna humble you.
Bro, let me tell you something. I'm gonna
Okay.
come back to you and find you like 10 years later. I'm like, bro, my girl is so bad, bro. I got
No, no,
three
no, no,
kids
that's
by her,
real.
bro.
No, what I'm
I'm
saying, what
chilling.
you gonna change that definition.
Now, don't get me wrong, bro. I'm not saying like had a bad. I just want a nice looking woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
Ain't
a
nothing
well,
wrong with
well
that.
put together woman. I dumbed it down a little bit. You should have seen me
I
years
want
ago. If it
one
wasn't Rihanna or Beyonce,
B305.
I wasn't having it. I came down.
a lot,
If it
He
wasn't
has
Riri,
lowered his standards some.
a lot of
I've
these
seen
bitches
it over the years. He's
have,
I
definitely
have.
lowered.
but
Okay.
He's
Beyonce
more
is
realistic.
I am.
a looking bitch though. She's
But you
not
got
a.
all this. You got all
She's
this
a
ass on Instagram and all this shit. It's hard. I don't even follow these pages, bro. I just be on IG and the ass. I'm like, damn. Can I get
See, I
that?
talk I talked to my old lady about that. I say the psychologically dealing with a man who don't know what he dealing with when he go to Instagram every day and what it does, it can kind of put you in competition and make you feel like you you not getting that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But it'll mess a lot of dudes up and women too.
How you duck
Constantly
it though?
going by knowing what this is, by knowing what scrolling itself is doing to you,
Mhm.
creating ADHD, which is gonna cause thinking problems. It ain't no you gotta understand, ain't no substance in what you looking at. And this is what a lot of dudes gotta realize. Yeah, her ass fat, yeah, she thinks she look good. But are you willing to deal with her problems, bro?
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. But
Are,
let me
are you
tell you
gonna take on
something.
that
Up, be
responsibility of
rad.
dealing with her every day?
What up, B Rat? I
I'm
B
telling
Rad,
you,
what
I'm
up?
telling you, bro. Nah, and
if
yeah, bro, you so right though,
that,
bro. He never lied, bro.
let me
The
ask you
day
something.
to day. The
What
day
if
to day.
this chick and everything about her is put together well, and like 5 years into the relationship, you find out that she had surgery. She shows you like an old picture. Nah, she's a chick. She's a born woman, but you find
Okay.
out
He's
that
scared. He's scared.
no. She's an all woman. There's not that type of surgery. But let's just say you've been with her for years,
Oh,
so that
this one.
you trust her, you know her body. You've been nothing about her looks like she's had any surgical work done. But you find out, hey, she's like, hey, here's this picture, something I never felt comfortable.
Ex Booger Wolf,
Nigga,
Yeah,
at
yeah.
this
a
time, at
Khloe
this,
Kardashian.
are you
She pulled a Chloe.
no,
Night.
Yo,
hold on.
I'm
Good.
glad I ain't got this drink right now.
Hold up. I got a question though. Hold up, Dutch. I got a question. So
Yes.
this is definitely a female though, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. This
No
is what I'm
funny
saying.
business.
I'm
What
already
up, G
5 years in
Rad?
there. I might as well make this shit work now.
Now here's what I'm getting at.
Now, if you don't want the real answer,
Here's what I'm getting at. Now, again, I said she's all woman. Problem was, he said she had ex boogaloo. Some sort of. So here's the thing. 5 years in. Now, see, in 5 years, you know him, but it still takes a while to know about a person. What you have to understand is if a woman, for any reason, no matter me and him might say she an ex booger wolf, but it's other. It's listen, it ain't no shortage of ugly bitches pushing strollers, my nigga. Nobody
That's
find that bitch
okay.
oh,
attractive.
that's why I said you don't want to know the real point. I mean, good,
The-
pussy ain't got no face when it comes. It can be good and ugly. She can.
Hey, bro, look. She must have called.
so,
Hey,
so
bro,
what
man,
you
time. Hey, 87. She must have called me on a bad night then.
Oh my God.
obviously nigga
Bro,
has
bro,
some
I'm
It
trying.
was the end of the night and the
because
closing.
if it's not no shortage of ugly bitches pushing strollers, my nigga, then this bitch obviously has some sort of insecurities where she still said fucking and went and got the surgery. I don't care what nobody says. If you didn't had the same fucking face all your life, you didn't have the
Roll with
same
it.
ugly ass face all your life, bitch. You didn't have the same box shaped ass, long booty, whatever the fuck you have. You didn't
That
live
joint
with
gotta be
Oh,
thrashed. That joint gotta be torched.
you
That shit
understand
probably
She went.
torched.
She went and pulled a Khloe Kardashian.
mm.
something about you deep inside you don't like because you went to go pay enough money to pay somebody to alter that shit because you didn't have enough faith in humanity that there was gonna be a nigga that was gonna love your bad built, uncomfortable, unlively, triangle built ass. And there was a reason for that. And that's
Hey,
because you don't love you. There's no
See,
other
but
reason.
it's a truth to that. It's a truth to that. But I think what it more so is that they're in competition with other people. Like with the big
Other
asses.
females.
I
Yeah,
feel like the competition for other women is more.
yeah.
It ain't the fact that they don't like them. It's like, hey, that's the norm. I
I
gotta
gotta
chase
go
the
do it.
norm
But I'm
because
just
I
saying
because
this.
by nature they're followers.
I
So
don't
what
understand.
happens when they see the assembly line?
Man,
These
shit is
it is
killing
an
me.
assembly line. I mean, shit. If you count the business coming, yo, my boy works for Delta. That
We
shit
seen the
for real.
pictures.
Yeah, that
We
shit
seen
is
the pictures.
like that
Everybody in the wheelchairs lined up back to yeah.
sitting
And you
on.
know what the sad part about it is? They go home and get taken care of by their mama because ain't no man they value enough to take care of them. Now this is going back to what we talking about with PT.
Some of them going home the whole time. Some of them just by their
You
mama.
saying, big dog? I can.
They this is tied on to your point of having somebody there for when post-op surgery. That's what
Mm-hmm.
you gonna want. Somebody there for you post-op surgery. That means more than a bad face and a fat ass, bro.
Somebody
Bro,
look at you like your mama did.
I ain't gonna
Look
even lie
after
to
you like
you.
she will.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying to duck that postponed surgery stuff. Oh, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm just being real with y'all. Like, I'm trying to just help with that. I don't think I can take that, bro.
Are
Cause,
you talking about postpartum
bro,
depression?
I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro.
No,
I'm gonna
he
be. Hey, bro,
no,
look,
we ain't
look.
talking about postpartum
I'm
depression.
talking about
But
the
he
whole preg.
is.
I'm talking about the whole pregnancy. Cause I'm gonna be in the
No, no,
midst of.
no, 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 no. We talking about post-op surgery when they can't wipe their ass or they can't eat
Oh,
or
y'all niggas
walk.
talking about we old as shit.
No,
No.
no, 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 no. She can be 20. She can be 20. She can be
What
26,
if you
right? And
bust
go
your
get
leg
some ass and
and
titties.
you need
She won't
surgery?
be able to walk or wipe her ass. You will have to do that for her. You get what I'm saying? She will have to hope. A lot of them that do that don't even have a nigga to take care of them. They go home to their mama to wipe their ass and take care of them.
Mm.
To get out
Or
here to chase a nigga who don't want them. To get out here and chase a nigga who won't be there for them. Her in post-op surgery. After
Mm.
post-op.
you gotta listen to that album by Jasmine Sullivan called Hotel. She put a lot
She
of that.
went and got it done though. She kind of disappointed me.
Mm.
Did she get her ass done?
She no ass, nose,
Mm.
So
teeth,
maybe that gives more meaning to Hotel. Maybe if you
competition.
Wow.
wow
Go
man,
check her. When I seen, I was like,
Wow, shit.
no. That
that's
would be like Issa Rae going and getting plastic surgery. You'd be like,
Why is she so beautiful?
right. But you can tell society pressures, and when she's scrolling on Instagram and she see these women with these noses in this face, and that makes them feel insignificant. You know what I'm
and
saying?
then that's the standard. It's like these celebrities have a here. You need the standard nose.
I blame Buffy the Body.
Cardi done altered her whole fucking face, body. Cardi done altered her whole shit.
God
Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check this for another topic because we've been running for about an hour and a half now.
All
For
right.
sure.
And on that note,
That's a good show, man.
thank you for joining us for Ask a Virgo.
All right, Malika.
And
All
for the
right, Dutch.
viewers that are coming back
PT.
later, thank you for watching us. And on that note, I'm tossing up the deuces. Dutchy, what you got to say?
Good night, everybody.
Go ahead,
Be
All
safe.
right.
establish.
Y'all
Good
let me
night.
know.
Be safe, everybody. Tap in next time, man. Be
For
easy.
sure.
Awesome. Awesome. Good night, everybody.
Oh, yeah.